All right, Cowboys Nation. Let's go. Hello, real quick. Let's take a little bit flash from the past. So let's talk about some of the cons and some of the withdrawals from pretty much going about this running back situation by utilizing the running back by committee philosophy. All right, so let's take a rewind back to 2015 when we tried to do it. And I believe it failed us this year. Although Darren McFadden had 1,000 yard season this year, let's explain why it failed. Right. So our starting feature back of this group was Joseph Randall. Right. Because we wanted to prove that you can just plug in and play any running back behind a great offensive line, young and in their prime. Right. We had a healthy Tyron Smith, Elijah Collins at guard, which I think he was best at guard rather than tackle. Travis Frederick was still here. Zach Martin, and I believe Doug Free was on his last year of his career, right? And Joseph Randall was the featured back, right? So when you make a guy like a Joseph Randall your featured running back, you know what I'm saying, your primary ball carrier, somebody who's kind of more so of a change of pace back and things like that, somebody who played behind the Marco Murray would kind of just pretty much get the cleanup yards. You kind of pretty much take Joseph Randall out of his strengths and what he's pretty much good at, right? And so, um, the best running back of this group was obviously Darren McFadden, obviously the most experienced. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, had a lot of injury history and things like that, a lot of wear and tear. But still, in the end of the all, he actually turned out to be the best of this group. Lance Dunbar was somebody that was supposed to kind of be more of a receiving running back out of the backfield. Kind of also another change of pace running back and also a special teams guy, and he ended up tearing his ACL this year. So, although I think McFadden had success, right, and even when we look at some of these games, man, I remember the Atlanta Falcons game in particular. Like I was saying in the previous, although McFadden had success, I do believe against certain front sevens and certain defenses, they were able to neutralize Darren McFadden because he's not necessarily more so of a north and south runner, more so of a bell cow or a power runner in between the tackles like that, right? He wasn't that in Oakland or neither in Arkansas, right? So probably the reason why he had all those injuries, right? So yeah, I can even remember the game against the Atlanta Falcons, man, where like Joseph Randall kind of got off to a fast start that game. He had like 80 yards in the first half, but he ended up even not even going over 100 yards that game, y'all. You know what I'm saying? In that game in particular, I knew that role was not meant for Joseph Randall to be a tone setter. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this running back group.